Chapter 6. Pierce woke up in an asylum installed in the cellars of the Riverside Institute. He met Dr. Colden, I forgot her name, a female friend of Bradley who helped him to escape. Wandering through the corridors of this place where Dr. Fuller reigned supreme, Pierce was able to talk to a man called Francis Sanders. Before dying in full view of the detective, he accused Sarah Hawkins of being the cause of his torments. Pierce finally left the accursed building, accompanied by Bradley and Colden. The companions in misfortune decided to use the Hawkins mansion as a hideout. It seems kind of straightforward, but then again, where the hell else are you going to hide on this island? Let's see what happens. Right into the shit.
Who goes there?
Yep, right into the shit.
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
No, you don't. We stopped you from drinking in the very first episode. Ooh, you know what? This place is actually kind of nice in the daylight.
Do what you want. I'm just trying to reason with you.
Okay, you gotta relearn everything again.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Like shite.
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
Okay. No.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
This is a tough one. What they had me endure. Cultism professional. Does that mean I can't do it, or does it mean that there's just a chance? Oh, I hate this. I don't know where this is going to take me. I don't have enough. Okay, so the red means I can't choose it.
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I
get the
Anyway.
So I guess that didn't work. Fuck.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just
I hope I didn't miss too much.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
the fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
What I'm sure of now.
And what brings you to that?
Okay.
That's what he...
I have a...
Why would
That's pop.
Seems hard.
Yeah, I can't pick that one.
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
his father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla.
Ah.
He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses.
Yep.
Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Just because he's respected doesn't mean he's not a dick. There's a lot of respected people out there. It doesn't make them good people. But I'm not getting into that conversation here. Oh, what they had me endure.
I have flashbacks. They haunt me.
What did they do to you?
There was that Dr. Fuller and a nurse. Blood everywhere. My legs. The pain. I couldn't bear it. I was screaming. They injected me with something. I woke up at the Institute. Bradley was there.
And how you scared us. You seemed demented.
You likely woke up during the anesthesia. No wonder those memories haunt you. What
I'm
in
not
God's
trusting
name
Bradley
were they
right
doing
now.
to you?
What happened afterwards?
When I woke up the second time, I was in a padded cell. That's where you found me, Doctor. After you released me, I got a good look at what's in store for the patients at the Riverside Institute. Hallucinogenic gas pumped into the cells. An infernal machine. Horrific medical experiments.
Impossible. Dr. Fuller would never do such a thing.
You should believe it, Ethan. What Mr. Pierce saw is precisely what I've been trying to prove. Did you discover anything else?
I met a Francis Sanders. You know him.
He was a colonel.
Of course. He's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
He didn't say she murdered him.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
So do we spare her feelings, or do we tell her husband's... You know what? No, if it were me, I'd want to know.
He's right. We can't
wanna
ignore
know.
the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do
I
my
was about to
best.
say, it's one of those cases where, like, sure, you could tell her husband's alright, or you just not comment on it, but eventually she's going to find out, and then you're doubly the bad guy because you knew, she knows you knew, and you didn't tell her the first time, so... Of course, with this game where everything's fuck you, there's no way of knowing. So now we get to go talk to her. Before we do that, I think I'm going to try and look around the mansion first and see if there's anything we can see and find. I did a quick check and there's nothing, so we're just going to head out. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decide to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the Shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. Foxy just scared me by creepily reaching over to grab her soda.
I thought it was funny.
Hey, that place looks cool. Where are we going? Museum?
Looks creepy.
A little bit.
Okay, I'm putting in my headphones.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
Hey.
You know each other.
Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
Hmm.
This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
This might be a very heavy
May I
talking
inquire as
episode.
to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Told you she'd know.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Should I try?
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders.
Let's try.
But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Aha.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? Shambler, to use his precise terms.
Always with my eye.
You can't imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery.
Uh-oh.
No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Uh-oh.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Fair.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
I disagree, sir. I will be. I'll take quite a long time to do much of anything. Ooh.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives.
Tinter reconstruction scene. Oh no. Medicine. How many points do I got? 5. Let's go with that. Validate. Okay. Now let's reconstruct something here. Alright, so it looks like we're limited to this room. Okay.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
It's stupid things.
A house of artists. A house of artists.
Okay.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting?
Mm-hmm. Just let me double check.
He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why? He didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated.
What a view. What a face. Jesus, that is horrendous. Come on.
The Shambler. I need to see it. Did she really care for him after all?
Dear Madam, I acknowledge the receipt of the letter in which you demand the body of your deceased husband. I am sorry to inform you that I cannot agree to return his body to you. At the moment of his interment, you signed a discharge, allowing me to dispose of his body as I see fit. I extend my deepest condolences to you. I didn't figure she hated him. More so a thing of not liking Sarah, or the painting, which I can imagine. There's got to be something there. I don't imagine they let you start plinking away without there being a reason. Excuse me, what the fuck? Aha. Wood stove. Candlelights. Locked. Locked. Ooh. Mountain. Mountain. Aha! Tentacles, there we go. Now we're on to something. And skulls. Ooh. You know we're going to do something with a phonograph. You know it for a feckin' fact. See his wife, Irene. Looks like a cherubim holding a duck thing. And no books.
All right.
Scare me like that. Is that his... Okay, yeah, you know what? If my significant other starts surrounding me with artwork that looked like this of me, I'd be getting kind of suspicious and kind of concerned myself. Oh shit. Y'all saw that too, right?
Let's see what this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Ooh.
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. I never had the courage. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids each time I shut my eyes. I can't take any more. I can't hold him back. Forgive me.
Let it go. gallery. Those accursed paintings, that accursed Sarah.
Mm-mm. One more time. Oh, you can like...
Irene, I made a mistake. I fear that it might be too late for me. Nobody should enter, except to burn everything. Pay somebody to do it. He's inside my head. I see him behind my eyelids. Each time I shut my eyes. I can't take anymore.
Let's try that one.
Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire it?
Art and Mysticism, Forgotten Objects is a collection written by Francis Sanders. In it, he catalogs and categorizes objects from all ages and origins that are linked to occult or mystical practices. It is opened at the page of a dagger that bears a symbol that is not unknown to me. Bam. Hot damn. Any more of these have some weird blood stains leaving them or anything like that? You know what, Francis? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to tend to agree with your wife right here. You got some fucked up artwork settings going on. Hi, Cat. Just more medicine? Sure enough. The Whale and the Cod, or a brief history of Darkwater.
I could use one of those.
Sleeping pills.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
We're getting lots of little goodies here, y'all seeing this shit?
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hopes of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins. Is that the only one I can open? Yeah. Anything here? No. Sanders, Darkwater Island.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
This volume spends some time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. Let's see. Strength, huh? Ha ha ha, it's all coming together. More tentacles. What does it say?
That's twice you've stepped
I'll
on
read
my
that book.
toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I feel like she wouldn't fall for this one. I mean, I could try it. I don't think it'll really hurt if I do, but it might.
Another painting by Sarah Hawkins. One
So I'm not
connected to the
gonna do it.
horrors I've discovered on this island.
What a surprise. I'm listening.
I found this drawing of a dagger. Did you come across anything like it in your reading?
Perhaps. I saw several daggers in the ledgers. I could always check. What I didn't find, however, was the slightest reason why I should help you, Detective.
I don't need your services. I can manage all on my own, thanks.
I was supposed to say, I'm not
Do it
trying to
then.
take you down, lady. I
Not
don't give
now,
two shits what you
sweetheart.
do on this land.
I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
Me. Will I read the book? You're goddamn right I'll read this book. No harm ever came from reading a book. I've been wrong before. Encyclopedia of Monsters. You're goddamn right. Why would I not read the
Go
book?
take a hike, Detective.
Burn your ass then. Brat. Who boy? I'll leave that door open. Who? Oh no. Don't tell me. Is that a hidey hole? It is. I'll have to come back to that later. Ooh. See, shit like this entertains me.
These
the
artifacts
coolest
date from
fucking thing.
pre-Columbian times.
Yes. Some kind of sphinx. The skull? Interesting. Looks like Skyrim dagger. Spyglass, another sphinx. Another kind of dagger it looks like. Some green runes, a bust of Boss Nass, or the Frogman from Star Wars. Another skull-looking thing with tentacles and eyes. That looks kind of similar to what we were just peeking at in our nightmare. We can't look at that closer? Of course not. Guys, it's the painting. It's coming for me next. More rooms. This shit's cool, dude. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll get there. Oh.
The public entrance to the gallery.
So it basically is a museum. Hey look, xenomorphs. Kinda. Wouldn't be surprised if they were based on that. Giant arm. Oh wait. Daniel in the Lion's Den. Daniel got some big ass hands.
The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
I know, he's kind of cool. I like it. Another xenomorph looking human sphinx thing. Return of the Ark to Bethshemesh. Bethshemesh. I probably mispronounced that. but at least I tried. There's a lot of these things of the eyeless creatures. Well, indeed it was a cherub with a duck, but the duck looks like it's getting stabbed by some kind of rock face. Rock spike. Huh. Looks like a bear killing a seal. You look like you're also from Skyrim. Nice ass. Kidding, it's a really flat ass. What's it look like through the window? Nice backyard. Sorta. Yeah, I'm not stepping past that yet. You can fuck right on off. Lots and lots of Sphinx. Mini Draugr. Mini faceless Sphinx thing. Is this another... Is this a bear? Nah, more like a lion. Dog. An enlarged version of one of the masks. Except it's a double-sided statue. Nothing I can see on the inside. Tentacle-faced lion. Artifacts, more faceless things. Nicolas Cage is a woman. Or not, I can't tell. Fill up my lantern because raisins. Horn. Links, cufflinks. Tentacle face. Huh. Dude who lost his eye. Look like the same people but transformed. More of the faces. More of the faces. Strange bird. Faceless sphinxes again.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Just that dagger. More runes, more faceless sphinx. Another rune. And another rune. Except these ones aren't glowing. Okay, that should be everything. Alright, now let's go check out this painting. Oh, wait. Miniature of the cherub. That's the one that there's a painting of. A bust. Some kind of demoness. Ah. Even that's an artwork. Another stove, okay. Oh boy, it's giving me oil here. I'm gonna bypass you for a minute. A dagger again. Far from possessing the talents of Sarah Hawkins, Sanders drew a dagger with a tortured form down to the smallest detail. The guard carries a strange esoteric symbol, recurring feature of his correspondence with Sarah. Alright, now we'll check out the Shambler. Giant mouth.
What the hell was that?
Why does this game continue to pick up hard?
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Let's go, bitch! I didn't use the dagger right. Apparently.
What the hell was that?
I know there's one over here too. I don't know if it can like see or if it's just strictly hearing. Let's find out. Doesn't matter which one we use.
Damn. Maybe I can use
doesn't.
this dagger.
Keep it together, Pierce. You can switch out the daggers. Okay. that in mind, it keeps showing us the pictures of one specific dagger, so obviously that's the one we should go after, right? Okay, since we know we can switch them out. You can go piss off, sir and or madam. Why did this game have to escalate so goddamn quick? We went from talkie investigation, yay detectives, to oh look, you gotta hide from the guards, to oh look, you gotta hide from some eldritch abomination that wants to stab you in the fucking nuts. Alright, let's get out on our own terms here. Alright, so we gotta get the right dagger. That's paramount. Let's go ahead and book it over here because I know it's over on this side. And just hide for a second. You know what? Let's get out and wait to see where it's at before hiding. That way we don't build up our panic level. It's not that one. It's not that one. Nope. That one.
This dagger looks different.
So I think it can see.
Oh God.
Nowhere is safe. You'll forgive me, guys, if I never come out of the closet. Let's get it over here. Fuck! It didn't go the direction I thought it would. Prick.
Yeah.
Fuck you too, you little fucking crawly bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you and your canoe, you goddamn crawly bitch. Okay, I'm safe. I got the dagger. Anybody got any idea what to do with it? No? A lot of help. Let's see. Made in Ottoman Empire in the 16th century. The elder sign is engraved on its guard. She's known to have belonged to Pargali. According to legend, at the time, the castle's mirrors were haunted by a creature who could travel through them. Through them to kill Suleiman's objects. Pargali used the elder sign to protect the court against the creature by painting it on the mirror. After that, he was executed. Okay. Good dagger? See if there's anything here at all to help us figure this out. It's got that symbol on it too. But there's nothing here to indicate anything. My only guess is to go after the painting. Fuck! Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck.
What the hell was that? That thing came out of this painting. There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it.
That's kind of what I was thinking probably gotta do. So, fuck hiding. Let's just go ahead and lure it over here. Put it all around. Oh yeah, there you go. Good boy. Good crawly monster. Just go through. Yeah, that's right. Come that way. He went through. Yep, he went through. I'm dead. I'm dead, 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 I'm dead. I'm glad I can run just faster. Sounds like I'm out of danger.
That. This might be able to lift the curse on the painting.
Just run over and stab it real quick.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller.
Canary.
I still got
She
things to
knows.
settle with Irene.
She knows. You know what? I think that's a good spot to call it. Shat my pants a little. That's okay. And we'll load this up in the last spot. Every single time I upload this game or boot it up, something new and extraordinary happens that just makes me go, what the ever-loving fuck? It was supposed to be a nice little detective story. Now it's turning into Eldritch Abomination, so go fucking figure, right? It's Cthulhu. Duh. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in. We are the Waylay Brigade, and we'll see you in the next episode, guys.